Imagine hiking through a Maryland forest on a perfect summer day. The sunlight filters through the leaves, birds are singing, and the air is thick with the scent of pine and earth. You feel at peace, surrounded by the beauty of nature, and every step feels like a small adventure. You brush past a branch, get a tiny scratch, and think nothing of it. It's just a minor scrape, barely enough to sting, and certainly not enough to ruin your day. You wipe away a speck of blood and keep moving, lost in the moment. But days later, the scratch is red, swollen, and agonizing. The pain is far worse than you'd expect from such a small wound, and it keeps getting worse, not better. You start to notice something strange, an odd sensation, like something is moving under your skin. Panic sets in as you realize this is no ordinary infection. The discomfort grows into a deep, crawling horror. It's the New World screwworm, a parasite that turns wounds into breeding grounds. This tiny invader is infamous for its gruesome life cycle, and it's about to make your worst nightmares come true. The adult fly looks harmless, almost ordinary, but its larvae are devastating. It's easy to overlook, blending into the background, but its impact is anything but subtle. Female screwworms lay hundreds of eggs in even the smallest wound. All it takes is a tiny break in the skin for them to strike, and they waste no time. The larvae hatch, burrow into living flesh, and feed, causing excruciating pain and severe damage. They tunnel deeper, destroying healthy tissue as they go, making the wound larger and more dangerous. Unlike other maggots, screwworms eat healthy tissue, making wounds worse. Most maggots only consume dead flesh, but screwworms are relentless, turning a simple scratch into a medical emergency. The pain is intense, and the psychological horror is real. Something alive is inside you. The thought alone is enough to make your skin crawl, and the reality is even more terrifying. Symptoms mimic infection, redness, swelling, and fluid, but the key is the pain and movement. If you notice these signs, it's crucial to seek help immediately. If untreated, screwworms can be fatal. They can spread quickly, and the longer they're left inside, the more damage they do. Medical intervention is the only way to stop them. You may never see the fly or feel the eggs being laid. The danger is silent, invisible, and always lurking in the background, waiting for the perfect opportunity. This is a real threat, not a horror movie. Outbreaks have happened before, and experts warn that they could happen again, especially as our climate changes. Even today, nature's ancient dangers can find us when we least expect it. So next time you're out in the wild, remember, sometimes the scariest things are the ones you never see coming. The New World screwworm, Cochleomya hominivirax, is a true man-eater, one of the most feared parasites in the animal kingdom. Despite its small size, this insect has a devastating impact on both wildlife and livestock, as well as humans. It's an obligate parasite, feeding only on living flesh, cattle, pets, and humans alike. No animal with a wound is safe from its relentless appetite, and infestations can quickly spiral out of control if left untreated. The adult fly is metallic blue-green, easily mistaken for a harmless blowfly, but it's the larvae that do the real damage, burrowing deep into living tissue. Females lay hundreds of eggs on any open wound. Within a day, the larvae hatch and immediately burrow in, starting their destructive work almost instantly. They feed as a group, tearing through healthy flesh, making wounds larger and attracting even more flies to the site, which can lead to secondary infections and further suffering. A single wound can host thousands of larvae, causing catastrophic damage in just a matter of days. Without intervention, the host can die from shock, blood loss, or infection. Larvae can burrow through skin, muscle, and even reach bone, leaving behind gaping, festering wounds that are difficult to heal. After feeding for about a week, the mature larvae drop to the ground, burrow into the soil to pupate, and soon emerge as new adult flies, ready to start the cycle again. The cycle repeats endlessly, making screwworms a relentless and recurring threat to animals and people wherever they are found. Their rapid, destructive life cycle and ability to spread quickly is why screwworms are considered one of the most dangerous parasites in the world. In Maryland, a man returned from South America with a minor leg cut. The wound worsened, became painful, and oozed foul fluid. Antibiotics failed. He felt movement inside the wound. At the hospital, doctors discovered larvae burrowed deep in his flesh. Lab tests confirmed New World screwworm, the first local case in decades. Authorities issued alerts to prevent the parasite from spreading. The man recovered, but his ordeal was a stark warning. Global travel means ancient threats can appear anywhere. Screwworms are terrifying, but prevention is simple. Always clean and cover any wound, no matter how small. Check pets daily for cuts or bites, especially in hidden spots. Treat wounds promptly and see a vet if healing stalls or smells bad. When traveling to screwworm regions, use insect repellent and keep wounds covered. Monitor injuries for weeks after returning home. Never try to remove larvae yourself. See a doctor or vet immediately. Professionals can safely remove larvae and treat infections. Report suspected cases to health authorities to prevent outbreaks. Vigilance protects your family, pets, and community. The U.S. once faced massive losses from screwworms, billions in today's dollars. These tiny parasites caused unimaginable damage to livestock, leading to severe economic and agricultural impacts. Scientists fought back with the sterile insect technique, releasing sterilized male flies to break the breeding cycle. This innovative method was a game-changer in pest control. Females mated once, so the population crashed. This single intervention led to a dramatic decline in screwworm numbers. By 1982, screwworms were eradicated from the U.S., with a barrier in Panama to keep them out. This marked a significant victory in the fight against these pests. A single untreated wound could lead to thousands of larvae in days. The rabbit infestation was a nightmare for farmers and veterinarians alike. The fly's precision, laying eggs on the dry edge of wounds, makes it so effective. This meticulous behavior ensured the survival and spread of the larvae. This story is a testament to scientific ingenuity and nature's relentless strategies. It highlights the ongoing battle between human innovation and natural adaptation. Even the smallest creatures can change history and remind us to stay vigilant. The screwworm fly's impact serves as a powerful reminder of the delicate balance in our ecosystems.